Okay, so that was interesting. The little wormhole thing, that was new since the last time I played.
United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
But yeah, just wanted to you know.
Scan complete. No contraband detected.
Hold on.
You are cleared for landing.
Golly, it's really loud in my headphones. All right, so we got a new episode. So as always, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and pause this video and go spend some time with God, whether that's reading a couple of chapters in your Bible or just praying to him and basking in his presence. So we're back with episode 2. I guess you wanna call that. My screen is a little bit bigger. Freaking OBS, they did an update since the last time I played. Last time I played was last week. Yeah, last time I played was last week, everyone. And yeah, 2 days before my birthday. This commentary is very awkward. I don't really record videos anymore like I used to. Oh man, but I'm glad to be back at the very least. I was thinking of putting music in this, like my putting my own music, and I say my own. A guy at work was showing me an app called like Pseudo or whatever, and I was thinking of it's like an AI like music thing or whatever. You just type a prompt in and it'll make music for you. I was thinking about doing something like that, particularly for this game. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a really big fan of the soundtrack in this game. So if that's something that you want to see for like basically like when we're in the ship traveling, firefights, and on actual like fights with other NPCs with the guns and all that stuff, if that's something that you guys are willing to see, I might do that. I'm gonna give it a few parts beforehand at the very least.
Bosco. What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
Okay.
And he's your new captain.
Yeah.
My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Purchase a vehicle, modify ships. Now, I did see that there were more preset ships to sale, for sale for one of the mods that I got. So let's see if there's anything new that I haven't. See, most of these look familiar. Yeah. None of these look different. Yeah, these all look exactly the same. Yep, so never mind. I thought there would have been more. Maybe there are different places.
Good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
You were all the way over there, Vasco. What are you doing? Does Vasco have anything new to say?
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge. Allow
Appreciate
me to
you.
assist you with carrying your items.
I appreciate it, but I didn't mean to click that. There we go. All right, so we are here in I forgot what this is called. New Atlanta. No, I'm kidding. Atlantis. There we go. New Atlantis. What happened to the old Atlantis?
We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA.
How do you remember that?
As the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief.
All right.
The treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varoon zealots breached the station's perimeter
Varoon.
and failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I never heard these conversations
All
before.
about New Atlantis. So cool. Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. It kind of smelled. But I don't smell anything here.
What's wrong with Aquila City?
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A
Bro,
little unfair, don't you think?
I like Aquila City.
Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. got ambushed by spacers near Wereian. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
How have I never seen this conversation before?
I'm really rather
Can we talk to her?
busy.
Nope.
I am really in the middle of something.
Talk to any of these?
What? No, just, go away.
Oh, gosh, lady.
Guess you caught some of that, huh?
Yeah.
The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Va'ruun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece.
I guess so.
What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream.
Space. We're playing this as if. Yeah, we're playing this as if we're new players. But yeah, spacers who are. I mean, I feel like Marcus, as an ex-bounty hunter, he would know who spacers are, and he would also know what House Va'ruun is. Even though I never really dabbled in House Va'ruun, all I know is that they believe in like a giant cosmic serpent or something like that. I think that's their god. Ah, man. Which, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna play this as if we're new players.
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes.
Oh gosh, language, buddy.
They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
And I would feel okay. I would say this for the attempt of the roleplay, Marcus would have come across spacers, but he probably never realized that that's what they called themselves. So yeah, same with probably House Va'ruun as well.
Not what, who. How to describe House Va'ruun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
All right. As human for you, we can, yeah, we can ruin a glass of water. Yep.
Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are, louder.
Well, yeah, so you run into the Crimson Fleet too, huh?
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days.
Guess so. To the right
Pirates are
person.
a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
Well, yeah, they don't have a ship protecting them. Well, yeah, who are you anyways, bro?
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked.
Okay.
It was business as usual until those House Va'ruun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Another time, then.
And then talk to this kid. Nope.
I've never
Oh.
been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running.
This boy's name is
At
Bobby?
first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff.
Okay. Serpents.
Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all, rah, like stars will freeze you, rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help.
I've never talked to these NPCs before. That's crazy. But yeah, what does the little boy know about mercenaries?
When it comes to ecliptic, I know everything. It's not like it's a secret. They're mercenaries, so they work for money. And it's like, for enough money, they'll do anything. I've heard a couple of SSNN stories about them. My dad says they're horrible. Like they can pretend they're working for someone and it's official, so they do anything they want.
Huh. Good to know. Can't imagine losing my parents. Hang in there, pal.
It's fine. My dad just has terrible navigation skills. My mom says it all the time. I just hope they don't take too long. I'm sure that foster family is nice, but anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
You know what? I have come across some NPCs, like an NPC ship that hailed me, and the woman was getting on the husband for like having a bad sense of direction or something like that. So I'm wondering if that's his parents. That's interesting. Okay. I'll bring it up. If I remember, I'll bring it up the next time we see him. Alright. This isn't where I wanted to go. Because I know that there's some dialogue over here that we can miss. At least I think we can miss. Is it over here? Actually, no. It might be up here. This area looks a lot more dingy than the last time I remember. Oh, yeah, it's up here. It's up here. I'm stupid. Yeah. This game looks a lot more dingy. I think there's a lot more people here, too. Did they change this? There's more. This didn't used to be here. Yeah, this didn't used to be here. Like, there used to be a wall, right? I wonder if this is one of the mods or if this was an update. Because there was a wall from, like, right here to right here. To where this guy right here is. The hunter?
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
I guess so. Probably the voice, too. Where'd you get the suit anyways? Looks good.
I guess you could say I've always had it. Once you've been all over, like I have, you might find yourself in something like this, too.
Yeah, it's an impressive suit. If a little intimidating, but it's whatever.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
I've heard that. If you guys ever played the Legend of Heroes series, I believe it was in Trails and I believe it was Trails of Cold Steel 2, where they started introducing like the were they called soldats? I can't remember what they were, but basically they're like these Gundam things. It was either Cold Steel 2 or Cold Steel 3, I believe. You know what? It might have been Cold Steel 3 because they used those Gundam things to annex a bunch of annex other countries into their country. And then they were talking about like how because they're human shaped, it gave like a psychological effect against their opponents or whatever. I guess I'd have to look at the cutscene again, but I remember playing that like years ago, and I was just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So when he's saying that, I completely understood exactly what he meant. So you're saying you're a thug, no, but yeah, I guess you're an mercenary then.
Retired, actually, from too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah, and a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Always. Get this question out the way. There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there?
Well, you're on to me.
Oh, that was it? Anyways, well. Let's see. That's bleak. Plenty of people are out helping each other. As long as I'm the winner, that sounds fine by me. That's very selfish. I don't think Marcus would say something like that.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here.
Alright then.
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Probably. So, I'm pretty sure many of you have played the game before. If not, definitely, I'm just going to say this. We'll definitely see this guy again. I haven't beaten this game. I can basically tell you in the main story where I stopped and just went on and did, like, extra stuff. Because I believe my highest playthrough that I've ever had in this game was probably, like, around 80 hours, and I was nowhere close to beating the main story. I was just going around doing extra stuff. Merchantile. Oh, yeah, we got to discover all these shops and all that stuff. But I have found him in one other spot.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Couldn't tell you either.
Terror
Brew.
Pick one, get out of the way,
Hello,
and
and
let us
welcome
get
to
on
Terror
with our
Brew.
lives.
How may I serve you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Sure.
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terror Brew offers is my favorite.
Well, that's not... Okay.
Certainly. Please take your time.
That didn't answer my question. So, I know that there's a quest coming up. I don't remember which one to get. I think it's a cap. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to just buy one of each. Because regardless if I get the wrong thing, I still have some drinks to keep me thirsty. Am I in my suit? Okay, I wasn't sure if I was in my suit or not. Let's go ahead and make our way over to... yeah, gotta go to the Masters. If y'all could see yourselves living in, I guess, on another planet or something, or, you know, let's say like we were in the space times. Was this? Your health is low. My health is low. Why my health be low? I'll be fine.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
No.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
I think something like that would have been changed by now.
Yeah, but how's it going?
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing terrible. I was kidding. Been struggling to find a meaning in life? No. Same here.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony.
Oh, gosh.
I think we're finally getting close.
Are you now? You want to leave New Atlantis? Why's that?
Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures?
I don't really get out much. Yeah, enough for a lifetime, I can tell you that much.
That's amazing. I'm so jealous.
No, you wouldn't be.
One day you'll have to tell me and Tony all about them, okay?
Well, yeah. Alright. No offense, but you look a bit tired.
Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use the Terracino from Terra Brew right now.
Yeah, I can get you one. It was a Terracino,
Really?
that's what it was. So,
That's so
cappuccino.
sweet. I really appreciate it.
And then here's that Terracino you wanted.
Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again.
I appreciate it. Oh,
Don't be a stranger.
This girl gave me a med kit. That's what's up. So what's going on? Oh, I'm just malnourished and dehydrated. All right. Let's see. Where is my items? Chunks of potato. There we go. Now good. All right.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Is that right? Got 20. Oh man, I'm a bit tired. I will say that. I just came off of a 12-day shift.
Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity and always has been.
I just came off a 12-day shift, y'all. I got 3 days today. It's my cousin's birthday. He's only 2 days older than I am. And then on Thursday is my birthday.
The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the
oh
other
my
members
gosh,
of
shut up.
Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Stop talking so I can speak. And then on Friday, I start my 19-day shift. So that's it's gonna suck. Wait a minute. That arm's not canon. I had I had my suit jacket on.
Captain Marcus, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now. And he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oops, didn't mean to pull out the blick. Alright, that fixed everything. Okay.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Her hair looks a bit dingy.
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Who are you? Yeah, why don't we start telling me what Constellation is?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems.
Okay.
It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions.
Nope.
Speaking of which, where
Reasonable.
is Barrett?
That is personally reasonable, but yeah. Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver this artifact to y'all.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
Bro,
but that
rock breaker? That man used a hard R. Rock breaker? Come on, I'm kidding.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us.
Sure.
Shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
How many times has this happened? Who else had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Alright, yeah. It was bright lights and music. That's all I can really remember.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Cadre, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just need to check something again.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
All right, then.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
I have a name, you know.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
All right. Well, you want to tell me... But you want me in Constellation. What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
How much do you know about these artifacts?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright, I'm in. It beats being a bounty hunter and mining rocks, I suppose.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
All right then. Level 3! Alright, so now we just need to, I guess, talk to everyone. We'll talk to...
Ever since I got here?
We'll talk to Noelle last.
These people are
because she will take us to our room and all that stuff. So I might as well talk to these guys first. But give me one quick second. Because like I said, my game just looks bad for some reason. Like her hair doesn't look like... Nah, I guess it looks alright now. I don't know. I guess I'll fix that for part 3.
You know Constellation's been keeping me busy.
I wasn't born yesterday, you know. I bet you have your eye on something.
If you must know, there's rumors of an 18th century English translation of the Bhagavad Gita that I was following up on.
Let me know how it turns out.
Alright, let's go ahead and talk to good old Walter.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
It's alright. You don't even know me. Yeah, I've been called worse. Trust me.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time.
I appreciate you taking accountability.
Let's start over.
Not too many people do that.
Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Oh, nice to meet you. Marcus Kale, former bounty hunter, former rock breaker. A pleasure to be a part of this. Anyways, just watch the Grinch. Oh, drinks early, sweet. Yeah, glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, So I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
All right, then. Do you think the vision I made, or do you think the vision I had meant something, or meant anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
You know what's funny? He brought up hallucinations, and that just reminded me of, has anyone ever watched the movie Dead Space? Is it called Dead Space Aftermath? Was that the name of the movie? Crap, I don't remember. But yeah, has anyone ever watched that movie or played like the first Dead Space? I don't know. It kind of reminds me of The Marker a little bit, especially from the movie, how people were like kind of like hallucinate. Is that how the movie went? I don't even remember. I have to rewatch that movie now. But I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if we got necromorphs, like something like a necromorph thing, like in this game. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Too bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure Bethesda won't do anything else with this game, given how the fans, or given how people of fans of the Bethesda games don't necessarily like this game. Like I said, I don't mind this game. I don't think it's bad. Huh. You mean have I seen like something like this before?
This? Or anything else? You'll have to forgive me. I don't know you as well as the others here. If you want
I don't know them either.
The group, I might already know the answer.
Okay. Well, oh sure, I see lights, I hear music all the time. It's a non-stop party in my head. Okay, so now we're just being crazy. I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what you're asking. I feel like this would be rude. But would Marcus be rude? I mean, probably in his mercenary days, maybe. Let's go ahead and say this.
Not exactly, no.
Okay.
But I suppose it doesn't matter. You saw something. Barrett saw something. That's an unlikely coincidence.
Sure.
I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What kind of company is Stroud Euclid?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
I see. So what's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use.
So you're a retired bored man.
I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Alright then. Man, this isn't where I expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Okay.
Until next time.
Till next time. We got Mateo here.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked you. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
And you love every minute of this.
These artifacts all came out of caves, you said?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Huh, but how did it get there, though? I guess that's another question for later. But anyways, what do you make of the vision that I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
To be honest with you, I really couldn't tell you what it is that I saw, but you think it was a religious experience? Like that snake thing?
Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of have the hallmarks of one, doesn't it? I'm certainly not going to rule it out just yet.
Yeah, I guess that'd be a smart thing. Let's see. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Yeah. I mean, the best thing I can probably say is all I, like him, don't want to rule out anything. I don't necessarily want to say it's important, because I don't know if it's important or not. Like, if this was our first experience doing this, like, if this happened to you actually, we couldn't necessarily say if it's important or not. At least I wouldn't. But all I could truly say for a fact is that never experienced anything like that. And I don't even do drugs.
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
But yeah, what brought you here to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
That's cool.
Take care of yourself.
You too, buddy. Alright, last but not least, let's talk to good old Noel.
That was intense, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The artifacts, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now.
Just a tiny bit.
I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it.
No, just a tiny bit.
I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Okay, she has a lot. Alright, let's see. Let's start with the questions first. But anyways, the vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Barrett saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
This random synopsis means something? So yeah, this wasn't a random synopsis firing. It means something?
Sure. I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Yeah, I suppose. But anyways, how long have you been working on all of this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
I was wondering about the other type of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. a type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Okay. Yeah, you seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Well, let me know if I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology.
Okay.
I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Okay. How would organic resources help us learning about the artifacts?
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
All right, then. I like it. Yeah, I got some resources for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
So let's get us a little bit of spending change. Just a little bit. Because I don't think I need any of this stuff right now. But yeah, Sarah said something. You got a place for me to stay?
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Sounds good.
Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
All right, let's head upstairs.
Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Alrighty. Now, I had a mod with her with a different outfit. I don't know what happened to it. I'm going to have to check that out. You guys ever think you could be a part of something like this? This whole exploration thing? Like, granted, we don't have space travel, but, you know, if there was space travel, or shoot, even if it was just on Earth, you guys think y'all be able to do something like this?
This is a bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now, let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
That's an interesting thing. So I learned just recently that I guess people thought, like, people who found like dinosaur bones before we labeled them as dinosaurs, they labeled them as dragons, given like the horns that were like, or the skeletal structure of the skull.
This'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
All right, I appreciate it. So, this is our room, everyone. Nice chill place. Got a book on there. Chrono Drift. What's this? Understanding... Oh, this is 6 pages? Golly. I'll read that later. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Everything looks good. Got that. Oh, got ourselves a little storage. Now... Constellation pack. What happened to my actual suit? Hold on, do I not have my suit anymore? Because what happened to it? Oh, they only gave me the what's it called. Okay, I was about to say, wait a minute. Ugh. Alright. As for other stuff that we don't really need to carry with us all the time, let me see what we have going. Keys, that's my lodge key. Notes. I feel like we could put all our books away. I don't know what that is. Does this do any weight? Mass? Okay, this doesn't have any weight. Alright, so we can keep these on. Chrono Drift. Emergency slate. Yeah, anything that has weight when it comes to that kind of stuff, we can just put away. Resources. Beryllium. Oh, I know where I could put that. Beryllium. What in the world? I thought I put that stuff away. Stuff. This game. Why won't you let me put it away? Oh, I have to hit. I did hit X though, didn't I? There we go. Okay. Got oh my goodness. You see the value in one of those books? 2,400 credits? Golly. You're like, you acting like that's a whole lot. It is. It is to me. Alrighty. So let's see. What is the actual in-game hour? The actual in-game hour is... That's 16, so that's 4 o'clock. Okay, yeah. That's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So we have a little bit of time. I guess we can go ahead and talk to Sarah. See what she has to say.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Let's talk to her first. What is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Nothing.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Alright. How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
Alright. What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Yeah. Well, alright, yeah. I think I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
The UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space.
Volunteer?
They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Alright. Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle. Resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together.
You know, this will be something where, given Marcus's background, ex-bounty hunter, and then basically doing manual labor, just breaking down mines and all that stuff, or mines, I said minerals and all that stuff. This is he would probably be very excited to do something like this. Is something that what's the words I want to look for? This is something that not a normal person would ever be able to do, and he's actually able to experience it. But he also knows that they're a bunch of explorers, and they go to other planets that have not been that no one has stepped foot on, so it could be dangerous. However, Marcus is used to the dangers. He's used to other people shooting back at him, and if there's a couple of there's a couple of wildlife out there, it's not like he can't take care of himself. So yeah, I think he would be very excited to do something like this.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something.
I don't know about that.
But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Yeah, does Constellation have a salary? Am I just doing this for the love of the game? What's going on?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk.
We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Alright. You and me until we get the artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yep. Crystal. An organization should have rules, but yeah, understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Is available for your crew.
I trust you're still satisfied with your choice of Constellation, Noel?
It's a dream come true, Sarah.
I'm malnourished. We'll be alright. It's not like I gotta do any actual fighting, so we could wait a little bit before I eat. See your parents at Pioneer Tower.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact
Sergeant
him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
I think I need to find a texture mod, because I promise y'all the last time I played this game, my game looked a lot better than what it looks like right now. Let's go this way. Yeah, I got my game on Ultra, and these textures look really bad. Yeah, I kind of want to fix this like right now, but I'll finish off this episode. I think we'll finish off this episode. Actually, I don't know how long I've been recording for. I got 30 minutes on this, and I had about 30 minutes before I had to pause the video, so I think I got about an hour. It's a whole lot of nothing, a lot of talking, but...
Good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Wait, what? The Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Maybe later. We have Constellation business to discuss at the moment, but I'll definitely come back to it because I hear you guys pretty much hire veterans and people like, well, old mercenaries. So maybe we'll think about it.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
That's where Earth is.
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Wait, what's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
All right then. Who is Moira?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
All right. Scientific discovery being used as an ornament. The indignity. He's on patrol. Well, we'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make him a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Got more questions? Anything you can tell me about Sidonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
What did Mara say when he found this ornament that he uses?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like home.
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Appreciate it. We'll definitely take him up on that offer at some point. I feel like with the stuff that they will want us to do, I feel like I need to be a higher level for there to be more of an, what's it called? For there to be more of a threat, I should say. So probably when we reach around level 25, maybe 30, we'll go ahead and do that just to have some more higher stakes. But yeah, we're going to follow the main story up into a certain point because I do want to unlock all the travel companions that we have. Yeah, I do want to unlock all the travel companions, and then we'll go ahead and like start exploring and doing other stuff. Like yeah, we'll do a little bit of exploring, and then like doing side quests, bounties, and actual side quests. Mission boards. We'll take our time with this playthrough.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
Is that right? Sarah never did give us our spacesuit for joining Constellation, or have we? Yeah, because we should have gotten our spacesuit off of her. And we should have, at the very least. I don't... It's very dark here. I don't see any stars whatsoever.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Oh, did we get Vasco? I don't think Vasco came back. Nope. Vasco did not come back. Let me go ahead and grab Vasco real quick. Or no. I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. Come on, yo. Stop that. Where's my map? This is... Okay. I did it wrong again. Hey! It worked. There it is. There's the picture I was looking for. Putting the thumbnails in there.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning
Captain,
home.
now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Okay. Outpost development, what do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
Okay. What kind of advanced equipment?
The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
Oh, okay. That's cool. How do I know if a planet has the resources I need?
A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources,
which we've done before.
Although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce.
Alright, sounds useful. I'll try the next time we touch down.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It'll automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Sounds good. Do you miss Barrett?
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
Well, I'm glad you take your job seriously.
My methods of achieving my primary goals are dictated solely by my programming, and are not subject to the same whims as humans. Even if I wished it, I could not approach it any other way. Also, I am incapable of wishing.
Anyways, how long have you been a part of Constellation?
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
Okay. But yeah, I can use you on my crew, Vasco.
Captain Marcus, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Alright, there we go. And, you know, Vasco just gives us a lot on the ships, like, starting off. So Vasco's a good, I think Vasco is a good, thing for their ship at the moment. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get to the ship. See your parents? No. I don't want to see my parents. Not just yet. We'll see my parents later. Oh, it took me all the way over here? Golly. Okay, I thought it was going to take me to the ship. Yeah. Sarah got left. That's funny. I for real thought it was going to take me to the ship, but it did not. Actually, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to stop it right here. because there's a few things that I want to do. Like, I want to get some texture mods in here. Hopefully it'll let me. I'll probably end, because I think I do have a texture mod in here, and I think that the ones
I've always liked that statue.
the ones that I have in now, which I have downloaded the
artist was trying to represent.
What's the name of that mod pack? The True RPG pack or something for this mod pack that had like over like 250 something mods in. I need to go back. I don't think that my texture mods that I had before will conflict with the mods that I have in, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. But for right now, we're gonna call it quits. Sorry, there was no action in this one, just all talking. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.